Oh, bother.
Hello my friends, and welcome to our newest series on the channel, Pharaoh Fridays. Today we're going to be starting a new campaign as Walwetes and the Palisade. So I have done just a couple turns just to try and feel out how this gameplay is, and god, it is fun. But I'm not going to hold us up sitting around talking about it. Let's get into it. We're not going for Egyptians, not this time, maybe later. Walwetes, as you can see, he is going to be starting in well, around the Israel region. He's going to have access to all of these native units, a lot of Canaanites, and then he's going to also have access to his Palisade Marines, Palisade Defenders, etc., etc. It is a very interesting gameplay session, but let's go ahead and get started. Nope, I don't want campaign customization. There we go. We're gonna skip this. We don't care about the Pharaoh talking. He's gonna talk enough. Now, normally I would not drag you guys through a loading screen, but I promise you it will only be this one. It loads so fast that it's kind of silly to start skipping it, you know what I mean? Here we go.
Like us, the Canaanites fear and resent the people of the sea. Such raiders have no guile or mercy. And yet, there is the Palisade, led by the mighty Walwetes, a regal figure and born to lead. Perhaps he can be reasoned with, unlike his savage peers. Rumors speak that the Palisade were driven away from their homeland, while Walwetes has sworn to find them a new land to call their own, between the sea of the living and the dead. It is likely Walwetes and his people will be drawn to the wealthy city of Megiddo, to settle within its ancient glory. Megiddo will summon its allies for help, leaving undefended cities ripe for the taking. No doubt, Walwetes will seize upon this chance. His people's survival in their newfound home depends upon it. Walwetes' expansion will set him against Ramses, the guardian of Sinai. United by determination and strong will, the two might find common ground. Yet, if they come to blows, one must surely perish. Walwetes may also turn to realms beyond the Eastern Lake, where petty kings rule fragmented lands, wealthy with the resources he needs dearly. If he wishes to establish control over their bounties, conquest and plunder await. Bey controls the lands to the north. True to his cunning, Bey may stake swiftly against the Palisade, or perhaps reel them in with honeyed words to take advantage of their strength. Determined and strong, Walwetes wants only the best for his people. Yet he will surely leave his mark upon Canaan. He has earned my respect and my fear, for he may yet become a threat to Egypt, should the crown become more enticing than mere survival.
Okay, and we've got Walwetes and the excuse me, and the Palisade people. So they've got the hybrid gameplay. We talked about that already in yesterday's episode of Let's Talk. Faction units, so aggressive, defensive, settled roster, and then we've got our commands. Now we're going to be trying to go for that hybrid gameplay, and I'll tell you why here in just a little bit. That is okay. So Huvava is our worship goddess. We're going to take a look at our religion here in okay, so it's not going to let us do anything with the religion just yet, but in 6 turns we'll be able to take a look at that.
No one shall deny my
Now
people a new
Walwetes
home.
is going to be starting on pretty even foot with Megiddo. They've got an army of 7, but let's take a look at what all we can get done. So obviously we're going to take down Megiddo. I thought that was some pretty good advice from the Pharaoh. Then we'll probably move into Ashkelon, and this will kind of be our territory right in here. Now we're not going to go for an empire building session. What we're going to do is we're going to basically be moving in and securing ourselves as the dominant force in the region.
Wonders stand against the
We would like to get a leader who favors us up in the Hittite region, and a leader that favors us down in the Egyptian region, and then that will be the campaign. So we'll be trying to play kind of a hearts and minds strategy so that we can protect ourselves. We're going for a instead of a conquest of everybody, we're going to go for a new status quo. So
by will or sheer determination.
let's get into it. We're going to go ahead and start by fighting Osiris Mar? Oh, yeah, whatever. There we go.
In my way.
Let's kill him. It won't matter what his name is when he's dead. And there he is, the big man himself. Walwetes is not here to play games. He's here to crush some skulls. All right, now let's talk about our army composition real quick. Right here, we've got our 2-handed clubmen. They're going to be really great for our flanking maneuvers. In the center, we've got our swordsmen. These are our Peliset Marines. Pretty good in a pinch. They really hold. And they get some kills in, which is a good balance to have. Here's going to be our slingers. And it looks like they're already on the job. And finally, we've got our elite swordsmen out here, as well as our axemen. So let's take a look at our axemen real quick. They're not here to play games either, although those buckler shields might say otherwise. Well, I guess they're not buckler shields, but they're the size of buckler shields. And we've got our elite swords here. These are going to be our chosen Marines, or something along those lines. Hold on, I'll tell you. Renowned Marines. So this is going to be as good as it gets, I want to say, for the Peliset Marines, but not to say that it's that's 100%.
Your general is under attack.
All right, and it looks like everyone is engaged except for Walwetes himself, and he is joining in the fray. And just keep in mind that we play things thematic here. Walwetes is not a sit back and watch kind of general. He's always going to be on the front lines if he can help it. And it looks like they're already starting to collapse. There goes another unit of Canaanites just falling to pieces. We're coming up on their leadership here. Can't make out which one's their leader. But it doesn't really matter because he's going to end up dead anyway. Now you hear the quacking, you hear the people getting butchered, but you don't see any blood, and that's where I have a hard time.
Victory is within your grasp.
And it looks like the final collapse has begun. They're joining in on the on this unit right here. It's only going to be a matter of time, so I'm going to let this play out as my forces surround their general, and I'll see you back on the campaign map.
For your impudence. Once will be enough. Not resist, little one.
Nothing you say will stop me. Go then.
And a decisive victory, but I will say that these victories feel a little bit more tough than they do in Warhammer, for sure. Now, we're going to take on a unit we want to integrate. The Canaanites are about to be
I
our
live up to my
subjects.
people's faith. No one shall deny my people a new home.
All right, now let's take a look at our research. Because we are going to be going down the more settled path, we're going to take the new lands. That's going to allow us to occupy settlement. And since we've got a little bit to wait, the first thing we're
This
going to go
too shall
do
pass.
is attack Yapo.
You are in my way.
And let's get into this battle.
Their Shabbat land will be better off without them.
No time for speeches today. We've got some heads to crush. So we are attacking their port town, although it's hardly a port. I do kind of miss that. I understand that they can't do sea battles, right? I understand that that's too much of an investment, whatever. You could have at least had the sea be present in this map.
Canaanites are nothing but
We're
rubble.
literally at a port. But I'm not going to beat that dead horse. There's really no point. But if Creative Assembly is watching, if you are considering doing any additional maps for this game, I would definitely appreciate some port map. No ships, just port. That being said, we are moving on in. We want to take the city, get some extra boost to our income for the battle ahead. And the poor Canaanites. None of them went down from that? I'm surprised. I understand it was the first volley, but
Protect us.
usually that's the one that gets somebody in the eyeball. And I gotta say, there's just something about a new Total War game. Well, newer Total War games. And it kind of reminds me of the transition from Napoleon to Shogun 2 for the first time. Just how smooth everything was. How everything just felt so like it just meshed well. I wish that they would go back and optimize other games. I understand that they can't apply a lot of the fixes that came alongside newer technology, but still. I know that their people would really appreciate not getting shot in the back.
One of your units has depleted their ammunition.
We will fight another day.
All right, let's see what's going on over here in the middle. Back up just a little bit. Looks like we've got their general's unit here. We've got the surround off, or we're attempting to get the surround off on him. There goes Walwetes now.
I am sweating pure salt.
Reform.
I shall
Now
test your
charge.
limits.
Your general is under attack.
Hardly.
How can this be happening?
Your foe's hidden units stand revealed.
Gods have mercy!
Again, I'm sure that their intentions are pure, but I literally see them
Your warriors have
striking
been
their own troops. And it does appear that some of our lighter armored, well, our non-armored units are giving up. That's okay. We've still got the Marines here. All of that is to be expected. Well, I guess these are the Axemen, not the Marines. See how they're doing. 51 kills so far. Not bad. And we have fully surrounded their leader.
Victory is within your grasp.
Look up at me, Canaanite. How do you feel?
You are a fat lumbering idiot!
Fantastic. All right, as we watch and wait for him to pass on from this world so that we can take the city, I'm going to leave it fly around a little bit, but I will see you back on the campaign map.
Throw! Let's get out of here!
Your warriors are wavering. The enemy has lost a victory point.
And, of course, a decisive victory. And we are going to sack their, we could raise it, but then we'd have to resettle it. So what we're going to do instead is just go ahead and sack it, get some food, get some bronze, get some gold, and get that lovely, lovely unit replenishment that we definitely need after that. All right,
No
our
one
next
shall deny
move
my people
is
a new
going
home.
to be, looks like we don't have
Put your
enough movement
strength to
points
use.
to do that. I thought that we still did. That's disappointing. What is our ambush chance? Okay. So we're going to go up here. Where was it? I know I saw it. We're going to go up
Effort
here.
will pay off.
We're going to go into ambush stance. It's unlikely that they
Hide
would
as best you can.
fall for it, but it's possible that they might go down to Yapo to reinforce it. If they do, we'll catch them that way. Let's go ahead and oh, well, we've got unassigned skill points, so let's do that.
Trust in me.
Looks like we've got 2. So we're going to go for upkeep, we're going to go for replenishment, and then we don't want to do Sea Ravager because that's not really our thing yet. We're going to go for labor growth. All right, and now we're going to end this turn. And I won't be skipping turns in this Let's Play just because there's so few. It's not really, or it's so fast, excuse me, that there's not really a point. Hopefully they expand it to where it's, you know, got a decent number of factions. 80's not a whole lot to deal with.
Strong still. All warriors are worthy. More to be done.
Now, before we attack Megiddo, we do want to have a larger army. So, since they didn't come and reinforce Yapo,
Conflict
what we'll do
builds
is
character.
come out
By
of
will
ambush
or
stance
sheer
turn.
determination.
We're gonna gum.
Our search
We're going
continues.
to, yeah, gum up the road between these two so that they don't feel comfortable reinforcing. Not sure where their army went. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. We're gonna go into horde encampment
shame
stance.
in breast.
We're gonna start recruiting. We want to get some. I think we want another unit
Our
of
fight is
slingers. I think
just.
that they've been doing really good. I usually hate slingers in Total War games, but these guys have been doing great. And then let's get another unit of Peliset warriors. Then we'll probably invest in some.
Nobility resides in bravery.
Now these are club and shield infantry. We'll get a couple of those. But let's get 3 units of
The
slingers
Palisade
and
welcome all.
2 units of Peliset warriors. I think the warriors are pretty good, but they are also exposed to having no shield. We got 2 pending actions. Horde upgrade is available. We're gonna have to
Expecting
watch
the unexpected.
our finances until we've got some good
I
money
always
rolling
listen.
in. Let's see. This upgrade would cost us 93 gold. That's not a problem. It would also cost us 805 stone. Okay, that's a significant chunk. 130 wood. That's also significant, but we've got 90 wood coming in, and 4 labor. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that because I want to get that 4th recruitment slot so we can build up even quicker. And we're gonna have to find somewhere that has the stone we're looking for. Probably Hazor, but we'll see. All right, I'm gonna end this turn. and it looks like they have decided to come out against us. We'll have to see how this goes. Let's do it.
Canaan will soon remember its place.
All right. And it looks like the Canaanites have appeared. Now, I will say that this battle was a little unexpected. I imagined that their army had fled back to recruit some more troops before engaging us in the field. Didn't think that they would try to pull this maneuver.
Overcome anything.
But it's a welcome one nonetheless. Certainly a little bit concerning. However, you know, I think that we can hold. We have held under worse conditions. If you recall our campaign back in Rome 2, the first season of Power and Politics, we had a very similar situation where the enemy came again and again and again, and we had to beat them back. And, you know, this is no different. So I think that we'll be able to beat them. We've just got to figure out how to outrange them, because they've definitely got us on that. I think they have a unit of archers, a couple units of slingers, and some javelin men as well. And if you don't know what maneuver I'm about to pull on them, well, then you haven't been watching, because they are about to get flanked to death. Now, strategically, I wouldn't mind if the AI tried to do things a little bit differently. Instead of bulging right here and allowing me the advantage of flanking them, if they tried to surround the fort and spread my troops thin, that would probably have been their best maneuver. Obviously, they're not going to do that. Even on hard, Total War AI is Total War AI.
The foe has captured your siege tower.
Okay, so we've got our best troops coming around here. We've got some axemen and our two-handed clubmen coming through here. It is going to be a little bit tough, but I believe that we've got it. And all these guys have to do is continue to hold. I know that I say all that they have to do, but they are holding the fate of this battle in their hands. And it does appear that some of their troops are beginning to already try to distance themselves from us. We're going to have to do something about all these archers and javelin men.
Your general is under attack.
As you can see, most of our shots are not hitting their mark, although they're not really shooting at us either, so...
One of your units has depleted their ammunition.
Dad! Canaanites, us!
I shall test your living.
Now, I will say that if Total War had the capability, right? What I would like to see is, as a general gets better, like an AI general gets better, higher rank, so on and so forth, they don't just get stronger personally, they don't just get stronger with their bodyguard, they get smarter. Like a level 1 general, I expect to fall for something like this, but a level 5 general, I expect to not. Does that make sense? Well, if it does, leave it down in the comment section. And let me know what you guys think of the Total War AI. I mean, it does its job if you allow it to, but sometimes it just really falls short, and it's unfortunate.
Ready to throw! God, no! I hope you've said your goodbyes.
Speak louder, General. Or are you a mouse? I have come! Face me!
And it looks like the flank are starting to become the flanker. As you can see, the Canaanites are technically in our base. However, we're going to have to figure out a way to take advantage, or to undo this little nightmare right here.
And so we begin!
Maintain lines! Die with honor!
And it looks like their archers have broken.
This is impossible!
That is the end of their extra units. Oh, I didn't mean to hit tab. Meant to hit Q. There we go.
This armor was crushed anyway!
And once again, big credit, big shout out to their sound effects department. The sound effects all sound like beautiful. I love it. A lot harder hitting than the ones in Warhammer for sure. Okay, now we have decided to come around and take advantage of their, well, of their flanking us by exposing their backs to us. We're going to just light them up as best as we can. Now, if they were smart, some of them would break off and try and take down my slingers, but that's not going to happen. They're so committed to taking this capture point that it's all they can see.
We will fight another day!
And I believe this is about to come to an end, so I'm going to let this play out, but I will see you back on the campaign map to finish things out.
God save us!
Your warriors are wavering.
Not have done to this!
Victory is within your grasp.
This is why they fear us!
And another victory, although this one was pretty close. They had us outnumbered by a fair margin, almost 2-1. but we were able to triumph because they are weak Canaanites and we are the mighty Peliset. I'm actually... Ooh. This would actually be pretty good, but we need, absolutely need that replenishment.
Yes.
Okay, now looks like we're already pressing into our time, so I'm going to make a few
No
more
one shall
moves,
deny my
and
people a
that's
new
gonna
home.
be it for
The
today.
Peliset welcome all.
Let's get some Peliset Marines.
Our fight is just.
And then we're also going to get some aspiring Peliset Raiders. Not sure they're expendable. Not sure where these guys sit on the tier list.
The air smells of peace.
They're light, they're a horde unit, expendable. Everybody's expendable apparently. Oh no, not these guys. So we do want more Peliset Marines, but they are a little bit of an expense. Let's get another unit of just straight up Peliset warriors.
Nobility resides in bravery.
Got some unassigned skill points with Walwetes.
I answer the call.
And I'm going to go again for replenishment. We need it. Okay. Close that. And what was that other one? We do have construction available. We're going to hold up on any construction for now. We've got other stuff going on.
There is future here. I feel it.
Okay. And in our next episode, this is where we'll pick up. The Siege of Megiddo will be our main focus, and then securing the lands of Megiddo itself. So, guys, let me know what you think of this game. Let me know what you think that we should be doing. If you don't think that the strategy that I gave you is a good one, then definitely tell me so that I can improve it. But until then, to all my friends wherever you are, good morning, good evening, and good night. I'll see you next time.
If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thanks for watching, especially to those of you who have been with me since the beginning. I am still having a blast and very much enjoying the formation of this community with all of you. If you have any suggestions for videos you would like to see, please let me know, because I want to make even better content as we continue down this journey together. As always, if you enjoy what I'm doing here and want to support me, then you know what to do.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one.